Welcome back to Destructive News, everybody. News, no matter how destructive. And we've got a news story. I haven't taken a look at it, but it's about the Red Line in Chicago, which is a public transportation. You know how I feel about Chicago. You know how I feel about public transportation. Don't take it. If you have to take public transportation, ask yourself why you're taking public transportation, what you need to do to change your life so that you don't have to take public transportation anymore. And also, why the hell do you live in Chicago? Do whatever you need to do to get out of there. It's not worth your life. Let's take a look at the news story. Commentary through it.
I want to get home as soon as possible.
And we'll drop you some knowledge at
CTA
the
riders
end.
on high alert after a rash of deadly and brazen violence on trains and platforms.
Mama, there goes that word again. Brazen. Get out your bingo cards. Do you want to guess the demographics involved in a lot of these crimes and this violent surge on the CTA Red Line? Go ahead and drop your basketball emojis in the comment section. Hit that like and share the video. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter.
Platforms.
Chicago police are hoping the public can help track down some of the suspects.
Elizabeth Matthews live
Why?
tonight with more. Elizabeth.
What can the public do?
Chicago police and the CTA say they've increased the number of patrols and security guards in recent months. But
Do the people in Chicago feel that they've increased anything? They've increased their budgets, but are they really focusing in on the types of people, the times these people are committing these crimes? Do you think they're doing that? It seems to me like the police always happen to just so miss what's going on.
still, just this month on the Red Line, 2 stabbings, a robbery, and an armed robbery.
Yikes.
I
No
definitely
way.
take it with some.
Chicago's gun free. How do they have gun crimes there, or crimes involving firearms? How does it happen?
Someone rather than being alone.
Red Line's the biggest line and has the most activity.
Also, let's go back. This young woman here. Why? Why are you on the Red Line? Why do you live in Chicago?
I definitely take it with someone rather than being alone.
Red Line's
You have to take you know that your public transportation is so dangerous that you take it with someone. And let me guess, you're taking it with another woman. So there's nothing you're doing that's preventing yourself from becoming a victim. There's nothing you're doing to defend yourself against these would-be criminals. You're just adding someone else to the risk. I promise you, she's going with another woman. Why are you taking the Red Line? You're of the affluent demographic in this country. You're a glider. What is going on in your life to where you can't afford a car, a moped, a scooter, something? Go get one of those electric bikes with the motor on it, and also make sure you get a submachine gun because you're gonna need one of those too. But just get out of Chicago.
the biggest line and has the most activity. So we concentrate on it.
The Red Line stretches 26 miles from 95th Street on the south to
Wow.
Howard Street on the north.
That's the
And over
problem.
the years, it's become
They should go to where it hits and crosses that south side line, and they should take some dynamite and blow it up and just in the line right there, just cut it off. Cut the south side off from everybody. I guarantee you'll see a drastic reduction in crime.
a vessel for criminals. Early Monday morning, a deadly stabbing on the Red Line at 63rd Street.
We have this individual on the train.
63rd and
We have
what?
a group of 7 people. One of them ups,
St. Lawrence.
what appears to be a handgun.
Police say the passenger didn't back down, but rather stabbed the gunman, who was 15 years old.
Ooh.
Just 3 days before,
What?
another passenger
Hold
fought off
up.
6 attackers.
Hold
Gunman,
up.
who was passenger didn't back down, but rather stabbed the gunman, who was 15 years old.
Hell yeah.
Just 3 days
Put
before,
him in
another
a
passenger.
box. Passenger shanked them. It's sad that you gotta use melee weapons while they've got firearms, because the city and your state government says, how dare you defend yourself against the criminals that we breed in the South Side.
Passenger fought off 6 attackers with a knife after being
611.
stabbed himself.
Dang.
5 of them have been charged.
In the daytime, it's
And
fine.
released.
Usually around midnight to 4 a.m. Not really.
Police are also looking for suspects in separate red line crimes. July 5th, police
Ooh, she got cheese curls in her head. Look at these glue heads. Oh my God. Drop the basketball emojis in the comment section, please.
say these 2 women robbed a 33-year-old woman. July 19th, police say these 2 men committed
Ooh. You ready to play basketball? Basketball emojis.
armed robbery.
And we're continuing to get larger numbers, especially from the 5 o'clock to overnight hours.
The CTA's VP of Security says at any given time they have more than 250 unarmed security guards working.
What?
Chicago police have
What's an unarmed security guard going to do against somebody that has a gun?
also increased patrols.
You will be held accountable for
No, you
any,
won't.
Of your crimes that
No,
occur
you
on
won't.
CTA.
No, they won't. No, they won't. He talks tough. This is Brown. This is the top cop in Chicago. He used to be the top cop in Dallas until they kicked his butt out of there. He couldn't even continue working his job because his employees, the police uniform officers, were quitting, retiring early, transferring to the suburbs, and the ones that were stuck in Dallas, they literally would stand up and turn around and show their backs to him in subordination. He couldn't control his workforce. They hated him that much. This dude is a clown, and he ain't going to be around very much longer. They're going to get rid of him and go to the next clown, and they're going to continue to do and say the same things while the city spins out of control. Criminals victimize hard, everyday working people of all races. Everybody can get it from these basketball Americans, these sunmen, they gunmen, taking over the city, and the police do nothing. They chase them around, spending your tax dollars, risking lives of people that aren't involved in high-speed chases and shootouts. Then they arrest them. They go to Cook County, and Kim Fox releases them on their own reconnaissance. That's what they do. They hardly ever charge these people. They hardly ever do. They have prison overcrowding. They get early release if they even get charged at all.
Police say they were able to arrest the suspects from Friday's crime thanks to those extra patrols on hand. Still, riders that we talked to say that they want more officers
How much money
on the trains,
does it
not just the
cost?
platforms.
Yeah.
Advice: if you become a victim,
Put them on the train.
don't fight back.
Don't fight back. Just take it. Don't fight back, man. Just take it. Just take it. If they got a gun, yeah, I would give you that advice. Unfortunately, you've made a series of bad mistakes in your life, and you ended up living in Chicago, riding public transportation. I would recommend you not fight back. But if you have the upper hand, you got the jump, you've got a weapon, you've got a knife, you've got a gun, whoo, send them on up. Send them on up to the Lord and let them rest eternally if you have the skill set and the proper tooling. But quick video, don't want to get too deep into it. Just letting you know what's going on according to the Chicago Fox 32 News and, the residents of Chicago, man. Get the hell out of there or get a gun. We'll see you on the next one. Hit that like, hit that share, subscribe. Peace.